everybody, Con Maestro here. Welcome to the Con's Court. Today we have something a little bit odd. I had seen something about this a couple days ago, but I wanted to go ahead and wait until I found something that I felt had enough info for me to read rather than watching a video or anything else like that. I wanted to go ahead and just basically read it and then give my thoughts on this. YouTuber Nikocado Avocado, known for the grotesque mukbang videos, reveals shocking 250-pound weight loss and how he hid it from fans for months. From my understanding, it's actually been years, not even months. If you know who this guy is, he's popular for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you why. I guess people like to watch other people do crazy, grotesque things. And it's not, they get enjoyment out of shock factor and out of goofiness, and I guess making fun of people. And with that being said, the character in which Nikocado was very much that. The amount of memes and things that came out of his videos and how he acts and the overly crazy character in which he was, I think that kind of was the main anchoring for his popularity. It was basically one of those things where you're just like, geez. But it was interesting enough to watch it because you were like, what is this crazy dude doing? Look how giant he is from eating all of this. But it seems that for the past couple months to couple years, he's been losing weight, and he had a bunch of videos, I guess, saved up, or that he had made a bunch of them. And he had very technically, very intelligently posted a certain amount of videos every other day or a couple weeks or however long it was. And he basically made it look like he was not losing weight at all. And then one day he would just be able to drop it and be like, boom, skinny, out of nowhere. Like it just came out of nowhere. And it was a social experiment in which he was trying to do. Very interesting. It's a very interesting social experiment. I found no joy or enjoyment. I didn't find it very entertaining to watch somebody slowly kill themselves. And obviously, like everybody else, I was under the impression that he was killing himself slowly over time by overeating, eating nasty things, and just destroying his body. But it seems that is not the case. It was the case for a time, but he was doing it as a social experiment, and he seemed to basically trick us for a good long while that he was still going with that. I hadn't heard anything about this dude in a long time. And truthfully, I just don't see the joy in watching somebody slowly kill themselves like that. So I had never kept up with the dude. I never found anything that he did entertaining. I never found the reason to watch any of his videos. So whatever social experiment that was, basically seeing if his viewers were just terrible people. Luckily, I was not in that group. I never found that entertaining at all. So I'm glad I'm on the good side of this social experiment. A YouTube star known for his gluttonous mukbang eating videos that he has lost 250 pounds, all while convincing his millions of fans he was still dangerously overweight. Nikocado Avocado, who has over 4 million subscribers on YouTube, where he posts videos showcasing himself and others eating excessive amounts of food, unveiled his much slimmer physique in a video he posted Friday titled 2 Steps Ahead. The video also included a rant in which he referred to his followers as ants and derided them for watching his videos and commenting on his size when he was obese. Like I just said, this was a social experiment to show that all 4 million subscribers are just, they're terrible people. I mean, you can go into any of his comment sections of any of the videos that he released. They're terrible. And Yeah, I mean, granted, the character he played was overly ridiculous. I will say that in defense of all of his viewers, he posted it for people to watch. So some people are going to watch. Some people find joy out of different things. This is one of the things that I don't personally understand, but it's kind of like comedy. Comedy subjective. You can find very serious, dark things funny, which is dark humor, or you can find very lighthearted, goofy jokes funny, which are like dad jokes. So it's really up to the person's personality, and what they're into. Some people's coping mechanism, especially with hard, dark things and terrible themes, is laughter. And I would say that I definitely fall in that category, especially in the dark humor category for a lot of things. But when it comes down to every day wanting to watch a creator for something, it's not to watch them just slowly kill themselves like this. I actually have had many family members who have slowly killed themselves in this way of becoming obese, overeating, smoking, things of that nature, addictions that have slowly killed them. And so personally for me, watching them degrade and fall apart like that, it makes it to where I would not want to watch someone else do that. No matter how funny it may be, at the end of the day, it's just not entertainment I ever found, well, entertaining. Let's keep going here. Nikocado Avocado called his stunt his greatest social experiment, and he pulled it off by hiding himself from his videos for months and posting only old videos he had recorded before the weight loss. So this could probably even be him reposting videos that he had already made, but a lot of them, mukbang videos especially, were so similar that a lot of people probably didn't even notice. The content creator, whose real name is Nicholas Perry, revealed the drastic change 3 months after telling fans he quit his weight loss journey and would be taking a hiatus. Two steps ahead, Nikocado Avocado began the video showing himself wearing a panda head mask. I have not watched that video, like I said. So I had just heard about this, like news-wise. I hadn't watched the video myself. This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's worrying, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries where they feel encouraged, engaged. He continued. Nikocado Avocado said he felt like interacting with fans over his 7-year career making mukbang videos was like monitoring ants on an ant farm. He said it taught him that people will consume anything they are told to consume. Perry then removed the mask, fully showing off his weight loss transformation. I am the villain because I've made myself one, and you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year after year for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants, influence the ants, brainwash the ants, he said before telling viewers directly, "You are the ants." The YouTuber continued, "Today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up from having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet." That's true. This definitely was an interesting social experiment, I'll definitely say, because I remember seeing his videos when I was younger. Never watched that guy again, but I assumed it was all just staying the same way. And these people just, I guess, kept watching, and they thought it was funny to watch this dude slowly kill himself and just calling him all these crazy names. It is wild. We live in a very dark and unfortunate world where people don't care. I mean, as long as they get some type of dark enjoyment out of things, they'll do it. I mean, it's just, and that goes with anything. There's a difference between fiction and reality. You can get joy out of fake fictional action and adventure and dark horror themes and things of that nature. Watching a horror movie is one thing, there's like gore and stuff, but it's all fake at the end of the day. You can enjoy the fact that it's fake, but it looks so real. This was a real life tragic horror movie of a channel. And it had been that way for a long time. And I guess he had set all this up from the very beginning. And to be fair, he got famous off of it. He made a lot of money off of this. He probably did. So this was a social experiment that he quite literally got money out of. This is wild. This is crazy. Good on him, to be so intellectually and physically capable to create a social experiment that is so compellingly interesting, points out the flaws of humanity, and is able to show all this. It's quite wild. And it's quite impressive on his part. Whether or not this was the original idea or not is completely different. But yes, this is interesting. If you all enjoyed my reaction to this and my thoughts on this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. And as always, I will catch you on the next video. Peace.